shadow hunters.
In Taro Adun, Executor. My gratitude to you for having secured my release knows no bounds. By all the gods, we may win yet. The time has come to let loose the fury of the Dark Templar. Zeratul, perhaps the time has come to tell our friends of the foe we face.
Indeed. When I slew the Cerebrid Onchar, I touched briefly with the essence of the Overmind. In that instant, my mind was filled with its thoughts. And I tell you now, our worst fears have come true. The Zerg were indeed created by the ancient Zelnaga, the same beings that empowered us in our infancy. But the Overmind grew beyond their constraints, and has at last come to finish the experiments they began so long ago.
So you see, my friends, we fight not only to save Ire, but all creation. If we fall to the Zerg, then the Overmind will run rampant throughout the stars, consuming all sentience, all life. It is up to us to put an end to this madness, once and for all.
Our forces shall engage the primary Zerg hive clusters in an attempt to weaken their defenses. Once their numbers have thinned out, Zeratul and his companions can infiltrate the clusters and assassinate the Cerebrits. Adun willing, the Cerebrits' deaths will distract the Overmind long enough for us to assault it directly.
Alright, now we take the fight to the Zerg. No more of this Civil War bullshit.
We are vigilant.
And we got all the units. There we go. We start out with the Arbiter. We now have the ability to cloak ourselves. Forever! Or until the unit dies. Yeah, so pretty cool mission, this one. So unlike the last two we played where it was Protoss versus Protoss and it was Civil War and Prison Break and race wars, or well, I guess religion wars in this case. This one, somehow the difficulty gets turned down, and yeah, we can pretty much do a basic build here. So it's just like, by basic I mean we can just build ground units and a move into the enemy territory. It's kind of refreshing actually, because I don't know, the Zealots and the Dragoons are cool, and for the last couple of missions we've been like, okay, we gotta do this, we gotta go air, we gotta go heavy air. Well, I guess we didn't have to. If you're good enough with the Protoss, once again, you could just do it. But for a normal person that, let's say, doesn't know the game, I think it'd be a pretty hard thing to do until this mission. Yeah, your starting area is a bit on the weird side, because as you see, we started with just a mineral patch here, and everything else is scattered all around the bottom of the map. I'm just gonna build up real quick and whoosh. Yeah, so you can see we have to take control of the whole bottom of this map, because there's a mineral area where we started, there's that middle area that's just empty, and then all the way to the far left there's another mineral patch, and in between the two mineral patches there's a gas geyser, and then to the right of the original mineral patch there's another one. So that means in this mission we gotta build 4 nexuses in total, so we can start mining from all those sites. Thankfully we have a lot of minerals, and since we're doing ground attack, we're not really banking all the money on something super expensive. So it kind of works out. I think maybe that's why it got easier, because they're like, all right, we're gonna give you this location, and you can do this build, and it'll be pretty easy. Then again, I don't know. They could have just given us a normal location, and then we could have done whatever we wanted. I think we'd still be able to do the ground attack. Because it's Zerg. Like, what do they have on the ground that can hurt us? Actually, in this mission, they have the... Oh, what are those called? Defilers. It's like these little scorpion things that are more like... kind of like our High Templar, where they have a bunch of abilities. One of them, it's called Plague. And what does that mean? It means every time they hit us with it, our health starts to go down until it goes away. Terran obviously doesn't care because you can repair stuff, and then later on we'll be able to heal our units, but yeah, every other race is kind of... Well, I guess Zerg doesn't care either. They'll eventually regenerate. So it only hurts Protoss the most, I guess. And here you can see one of the few annoying things. We build photon cannons as defense, but they have guardians. It's not a big deal. All you have to do is just build like a small squadron of fighters. Maybe, I don't know, say 5 scouts. And that can protect your base the whole time. And yeah, as you can see, we kind of surround ourselves with photon cannons. And now it's just keep building up. Obviously you want to upgrade, you know, zealot speed and their damage because of this. You'll get randomly attacked by red. And yeah, they have Ultralisk. But we ain't no bitches. Like, you want to attack us? We'll attack you. The zealots are OP. Spoiler, they're gonna die. This whole group is gonna die. But this is more for like clearing the path. And we have, look at the amount of minerals we have. That it'll be no problem replacing these guys. So yeah, that's the plague ability at work. As you saw, it got everybody to red health. We would have been able to clear this a lot easier had we not been hit by that. But that little troll scorpion, that's just like, he does his ability and then he hides. That's what the AI does. In multiplayer, you know, it's more annoying because of their, I don't know what the ability is called. It's like something cloud, where like they place it on top of their, I think it's like on top of either your ranged units or as defensive for theirs. But the point is like anything ranged has a really tough time hitting anything. Anything melee, however, it's free to hit whatever it wants. So that means they place it like, say versus Terran. They place it on a bunch of Marines, and then the Zerglings come in, so the Marines can't do anything, and they just tear up the Marines to like confetti, human confetti. Yeah, get cut. Oh yeah, that's another thing that's gonna be annoying in this mission, the broodlings. I'm kind of skipping over the boring phase of building a bunch of our units, but like every attack they do, because it's Zerg, it's a campaign Zerg. After every attack, there's gonna be a queen. See, and it launches broodlings on our stuff. The way to avoid this is with cloaking our stuff with the Arbiter. Because then the queen gets confused. It's like, oh, well, I'm just going to go over here. Whoa! Then get killed by the photon cannons. And the first one, we were provided with the first Arbiter, so it can cloak a bunch of the units. But we teched up to build another one, so we can cloak even more units and be safe. My original plan was also, once we push up, any reinforcements we can recall. Because the Arbiters have this ability where you click anywhere on the map, say wherever your units are attacking, and then if they're in danger, you click that whole general area. After a short time, you see a little animation. It brings them all back to the Arbiter's location. I, however, forget to do that and completely ignore that whole thing. As you can see, we're moving out. They don't like that. And queens are over here just spawning broodlings like idiots, so we'll just deal with that. We lost like maybe 4 dragoons in the process. But we're so stacked on minerals that it doesn't matter. You could kill red. There's no point, I feel, like other than revenge. But for the most part, you want to get to this area, then reinforce a little bit. And then eventually start pushing towards the Cerebrits. You gotta be careful in this little hallway though, because what is it? If you decide to go with an air attack or whatever, there's a ton of spore colonies there. Oh yeah, you also want to build multiple gateways, so that way you're able to reinforce a lot quicker. Yeah, see what I mean? Your flying pattern is a little off. But once you get something over here, then your ground units can take care of all these spore colonies and secure this area even more. Anything ground that comes up, Zealots got your back. And yeah, with this secure, then we're just gonna build more units, and then eventually we'll make our attack on the first Cerebrit, on the White Zerg. I think that Zerg is called Jurgenman. It's something with a J. Yeah, something with a J. Brood. Because remember, they all have unique names for the color. Yeah, once we're nice and reinforced, we move into this right side of the map, and from there we're gonna go all the way from the right all the way to the left. Funny thing is, you won't be able to kill the Cerebrits with this army. You need Zeratul to deliver like the final blow, so you can like get the Cerebrits super low to like say, I don't know, for example, 5 health. Zeratul has to be the one that drains that last 5 health. Otherwise, it'll just keep respawning. Oh yeah, and this is the fun thing about Micro and Protoss. Look at all these Dragoons being all like, I want to go there, but I can't. You gotta constantly tell them, it's like, no, get the fuck over here. They have shields, so they can take a little bit of damage while they get there. They're trying to morph a Guardian on us. Not having that. And yeah, that's the Cerebrit. Here's another expansion up here close to your base. I didn't need it. I had all the minerals I needed, and with this attack we're just gonna win. But I thought, well, why not? I don't want these probes just sitting there. So yeah, as you can see, the Cerebrit will just respawn unless you kill it normally. And here what I could have done is I could have just recalled. Oh yeah, we almost broke the game. But yeah, I could have recalled Zeratul where the Arbiter is, but instead I'm an idiot. So I get him on a shuttle, and then I fly him to that area, exposing him to like more danger. And, you know, White Zerg didn't like that we were killing their stuff. But yeah, here's all the little probes. We bring them here because they're gonna mine. And I'm like, wait a minute, did I hear something? Yes, I did. They're trying to counterattack with a bunch of Guardians, but we don't care. Your base is dead. Your ally's gonna be dead in a little bit. And yeah, their attack didn't work. All they killed was like those photon cannons that we built earlier, and right now we don't even need anymore. Here I lost a couple more units just because those sunken colonies were constantly hitting me, and I was just sitting there twiddling my thumbs, being all like, oh yeah, yeah. It's a pretty cool mission. It makes you feel like, alright, we're taking the fight to the Zerg. Especially with how not difficult it is. Then again, even if, like, I don't know what they can do to make it more difficult, like just more sunken colonies laying around. Like, I think ground Protoss is pretty strong against Zerg. I don't know much on the multiplayer. Well, like, with Terran I know. But, like, just from looking at it, I think Zerg is a good matchup for Protoss. Obviously, if you micro like a god, you can change that. But like just normal on paper, I feel like Protoss has a pretty good matchup against Zerg because everything's like super weak. And as I say that, my pylon and my base is getting destroyed. Don't worry about that. It'll live. Yeah. like I said, like an idiot, I'm over here flying Zeratul. Yeah, once we get him over here, we get this ship closer, drop off Zeratul, and first Cerebrite's gonna die. In the meantime, we'll clear the area for the other one. Because, yeah,
Your orders, Templar.
we need to assault that Overmind. This is gonna fuck it up. It's gonna be like, oh, my babies. I don't know if you guys remember from Batman Returns when Batman has all the penguins. Like he has a remote that'll activate all their missiles, but the penguin doesn't know that, so he's just thinking he's gonna kill them all. So he's just like, he looks at the remote and then he looks at all the penguins. He's all like, my babies! Ah! And just goes on a dumb rage of attacks him on a dumb rage. But yeah, I guess it's gonna be the same thing here because we did it. And a nice Overlord death at the very end. So yeah, pretty easy thing. Build a huge ground force, upgrade them, and then a move to the right, all the way to the left, and win. And we're ready for the final mission.